welcome back to In Her Rubber Boots. My name is Katrina, and this here is little Henry. So today I want to share a 4-month update for Henry. We are a little bit late on this, but I'll explain a little more when I get into this video. So I was originally going to do this video after he had his 4-month doctor appointment because I thought makes sense to have a 4-month doctor appointment and then talk about it and not talk about it, the week before the appointment. Now his appointment was already past his 4 months, and so I was kind of waiting for that appointment. I called them just to confirm everything, and they were like, oh, by the way, we were actually gonna call you about it. Now we're talking like the afternoon before the appointment, so like the next morning. And they're like, oh, sorry, we were gonna call you about that, but I guess we haven't gotten to it yet. The next appointment we can give you is, a month from now. So he is not set to have his 4-month appointment until after he's 5 months old. So I think that's a little ridiculous, but I know it is COVID times. It's just this doctor's office is famous for being super disorganized, and I'm not surprised at all. So anyways, having said all of that, he is healthy, so it's really not an issue. I just wish that they would call when they're going to cancel an appointment on you. So this guy here is growing like a weed. I mean, he loves to eat, and it shows. Right? Do you see yourself? He is a fairly happy kid. He does like to be held a lot. I wouldn't say he's necessarily super easy, but he is enjoyable to have around. Right? You just have to be held all the time. Now, as far as sleeping goes, I know at his 3-month update, I had said how he was sleeping 4 or 5, sometimes even 6 hours stretches at a time. He stopped doing that shortly after that video. Probably jinxed myself. So this guy now sleeps, he usually sleeps, say, 3.5 to 4 hour stretches. So he'll go down at like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and then he will wake up again at, say, somewhere between 1 and 2:30, and then he'll be up again. Usually he's awake at like 4:30, 5:30, just being unhappy. And then he usually feeds again at like 6:30, and then he thinks it's time to start the day. And then he usually goes back to sleep again at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, at which point Levi has already woken up or wakes up about when he falls asleep. So needless to say, that doesn't equal much sleep for me. So I will be happy when we are done whatever this new phase is, even though this phase has lasted almost a month. So yeah, anytime now you can start sleeping more. As far as milestones go, he enjoys grabbing and holding things. I find that when I'm doing stuff, he's trying to grab my plate while I'm eating and always grabbing at my hair, and we're at that stage. So it's fun, and it's also busy. I have to keep an eye on where his hands are. He loves his little exerciser. He's trying to sit on his own. He's not really strong enough to hold himself up, so he does it for a few minutes and then he falls over. But he's trying. He wants to sit up. He hasn't rolled over yet, but he wants to. You can tell he's working on it, so it might not be far from now. We are also planning on moving him into the crib. Levi is in there right now, so hopefully later this week we're going to transition Levi into a big boy bed, and then Henry will get the crib. So that will be sort of a milestone for him. He still loves his brother. They get along super well. It's super cute. I mean, Levi smothers him a little, but Henry puts up with it quite well. And Levi knows how to make him laugh, so that's always cute. And you can often find Levi asking to hold Henry or sharing things with him. So I weighed him on my own here, and it looks like he weighs 17.5 pounds. So he's doing all right. He's now wearing size 3 diapers. He's wearing mostly 6 to 9 months clothes, some 9-month clothes. And it seems that every time I pull out the next size of something and try it on, it fits like right then and there. He still seems to enjoy being in his car seat, which is fantastic, and loves to be outside as long as we're moving. Right? Like to be in the stroller, but you gotta be moving. Nicknames for him, mostly Henny. Sometimes it's Henny. And recently we've started calling him Henny Bear. Right? Henny. I think the Henny thing mostly started because that's how Levi calls him, and so we just also say Henny. I think he actually currently has the hiccups. Do you have the hiccups? He also really loves to stand up, like on his legs. He's actually doing that right now. Let's see if I can show you. Yeah, pretty much whenever you hold him, he wants to just stand. Like, I'm literally just holding him with my one hand. And, I mean, he's getting fussy now, but you can do that for 5 or 10 minutes until he gets tired. As far as looks go, I think he is looking more and more like his dad. His blue eyes, I definitely think they're here to stay, which he gets from me, or at least I have blue eyes and Will doesn't, so we'll take that. And his hair, he's mostly lost the hair that he was born with, and then he's just getting some light hair in there now. Well, guys, we're going to end things here. Henry is starting to get fussy. If you enjoyed that, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!